Hey y'all. Hey. Hey y'all. It's me, Delores. Oh, there's my alert. How are y'all doing today? I so today is day 6 and 7. Okay, so I'm doing 6 and 7 together because yesterday I didn't come on live because I needed a mental health break. Like I just needed to regroup, and just kind of get my thoughts together and all of that good stuff. So yesterday I didn't come on live, so this is gonna count as day 6 and day 7. But yeah, I have a lot to do, right? And plus I gotta show y'all something too. Um I got the book cover seal put on, and I wanna show y'all that. Hold on. So hey everybody. What's up? It's Saturday. It is March the 12th, 2022. I got my Invisaligns in, so I'm a little slurred in my speech. But yeah, I want to show you guys this. Look! Oh Lord. Look at the seal, you guys. #1 bestseller international. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Y'all know I couldn't wait to do it. I mean, come on now. Y'all know me better than that. I could not wait to put it on, honey. I think it was like the next day or two after launch day, after we made international best selling author. Hey. Y'all know I can't dance, right? But I do a little something. I got a mean two-step, okay. But look, hey, yesterday I needed a mental health break. So I did not come on live. Instead, I think I kind of procrastinated some of the day. And then what else? I rested some of the day, hung out with my husband, went to see one of my good friends. And then my husband and I, we had crab legs last night and shrimp. So that's what we had for dinner. It was really nice. And then we hung out a little bit and just at home, just kind of taking it easy, just enjoying each other and kind of taking it easy. But look, so yesterday I felt like I needed a mental health break because I've been trying to think about like my next steps as it relates to. Can y'all hear me okay? I didn't even check. I meant to check everything. Hey D, hey Tina. Oh, Phil was telling me about what you said about the book. Cuzzo. Let me know when you're ready to talk about it. Thank you, Nay. Hey everybody. Aw. Hey Tina. Hey Nay. Thank you. I look purty. Thank you. Tell me why, like, after I get through getting dressed and put my makeup on and everything, I'm tired. So then I'm like ready to take a nap after all of that. Hey, Sarah. Hey, y'all. Okay, so like I was saying, I needed a mental health break yesterday because I've been just trying to think about like my next steps. Like, you guys know, I've kind of been well, I wouldn't say all over the place, but that's the phrase that came to my mind just then. So maybe all over the place because I've been trying to, like I told y'all, there's no blueprint for this, right? Like, I don't know anybody who's done this before, like, spoke out in this way, um, and about the topic that I'm speaking out about the person. It's a lot. It's a lot to consider in all of this, right? So yesterday I felt like I just needed a day to kind of like regroup and get my thoughts together. And I just been kind of feeling like I don't know, like I just am not really expressing myself the way I want to. I think is probably the best way to say it. Because even though I've written a whole book, which made, bestseller, I just want to keep putting that out there. Anyway, not in a braggadocious way, but in a like, y'all, we did it type of way. But anyway, so even though I've done all that and, I'm still writing the series, I still feel like there's something between me and my father that I need to address. Like I need to, this is what I feel. I feel like I need to be able to say, I feel like I just need to say, I'm able to, right? But I feel like I need to say exactly how I feel in my words, like completely broken down. Like I feel like I need to break down everything that happened, and how I processed it, how, I feel like it was wrong, or whatever the case may be. I feel like I need to say that, and I feel like I'm not quite doing that. I'm still like filtering myself. I'm still kind of like holding back and I don't really know if I know why, but I think I do. I mean, I think it's just because just everything that I said just a minute ago is because of I've never seen this before. It's, uncomfortable. Um I don't know anybody who's ever done this or like if there's a best way to do this. It's just like it's just I just go with how I feel. But I was feeling a little bit confused and conflicted yesterday, so I felt like, okay, let me just take a day and just kind of get my thoughts together. And so I talked to my husband about it, and I was asking him, like, I feel like I'm kind of like I'm sure how to proceed. And I also talked to one of my girlfriends, Precious, about it, and she was saying that she feels that there's still something that I'm missing, which is like closure, is what she described it as. And I would say that that's right in a way, but what will it take to get that? And that's what my husband was asking. And so he said what his advice was is just to talk to you guys about it and pull you guys into it, into the process with me of how to, really do this, And I feel like maybe I need to speak my book, maybe I need to just go like page by page, because I mean, clearly I couldn't put everything in a book, even with the whole series, I still couldn't put everything in the whole series. There'll still be things that are missing. There'll still be like feelings that I won't be able to bring to life on paper. It's something that I'll just have to express to you guys so you can actually hear it in my voice with my, my words and, see my face and, and feel my heart at, all at the same time. And so there's some things I just will have to say, like this, in a video or on a live, And so I guess, that is kind of like my question to you guys is like, how do you like think I should do this? I mean, it's clearly something that I feel like still needs to happen, where I address the issues with him, like not with him, but to him. And I will admit, I did start feeling better when I started doing the series, like the To My Father videos, like addressing him directly in my video. I did feel better when I started doing that, but then I took a break from that because I had to work on other things. And so other things kind of took my focus. But I'm feeling like either I can even like start back that series of kind of like doing those type of videos where it's like I don't know. I don't know if that's what's going to help. But I just think that I guess it's worth a try, and anything that you guys suggest, may be worth a try to figure out just kind of like my next steps and how I need to express this verbally, like out loud on a video, on a live broadcast, whatever the case may be. But so that's, that's why, that is why. See, my S's and stuff just don't come out right with these things in my mouth. But that is why I needed a mental health day yesterday. And I made this whole like pile of stuff. I have like it's like right here, just out of camera shot, like right, see like where my cup is, it's like right there where you can't really see it. But I made this pile of stuff, and it has like notes, it has like journal stuff in there. I mean, it has like all kind of stuff. And I think I also need to go through that and like process everything that I've written down like over the last 3 years, because I've been working on this for 3 years. And there's I went through the other day and I started putting like all my sticky notes in my journal book, because I have sticky notes. Yeah. But you know what? I write sticky notes to remind myself of things, right? But then I forget to look back at the sticky note. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I got to remind myself to look at the sticky note with my reminder on it. Yeah. The struggle is real. But anyway, so I have that I need to work on. And I'm really thinking that I'm just going to sit down and just do videos and just like go through everything and just like talk to y'all about everything, And maybe it's just going to take me like not trying to get all dialed up or cute or anything. Just sit my behind down and just like go through it and just process everything that has happened. Because it's like now that the book is out, does my focus shift to promoting and all of that stuff, and that's like I can do that, right? But there's still a part of the process emotionally, like personally, that I need to still do, So it's like, even though, I obviously want to sell my book, I still want to, continue to go through the healing process and continue doing what I need to do there, so that, yeah, so I'm doing what I intended to do in the very beginning, which is to heal from that, heal from all of this stuff. And it's a process. It's going to take time. It's not like I could put a book out and then it's like I'm healed, like that's just not how that works. And to be honest with you, it's a whole different set of emotions now that the book is out, because then it's like, okay, now what? What are people going to think? What am I going to do? How am I going to talk about this? It's just a lot of questions now, so it's not like it just, now that the book is out, it's like, it's all just done. It's like, there's another phase of things, another part of the process that started when the book was released, so I'm just continuing to work through all of that. But y'all can see it's a lot. It's not as simple as just simply writing a book and putting it out, or simply processing my emotions. I'm doing them both at the same time, so I'm considering all of that. And then if I express myself in sometimes the way I want to, like sometimes I want to express myself in anger, and is that gonna turn some people away, and then do I care? Like it's just all of that. It's like if I don't, if I don't build, my following and build my readership and all of that stuff, if I'm not more focused on that than the emotional part of it, then, am I neglecting that part of it, and then if I focus on promoting, then am I neglecting myself and my emotional, standing, so it's like, it's just a lot to process. But the best way, and probably the best value that I can add to you guys and to myself is to actually just live this out loud. I don't need to hide anymore. In fact, I was never really hiding, but I feel like in a lot of ways, I was hidden, and And so it's just like part of this process is coming out from, the shadows, where people just really didn't know me, didn't really what wasn't really able to get close and connect, or know my story, or anything like that. This just allows me that opportunity to do that. And I think I have reached that level, not level, but at least reached that place in life where it's time for me to take on that responsibility of sharing my story and helping someone else with it. So I don't know. It's a process. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out how best to do this, and but while still considering that I am still doing this in front of the world, and that these videos, they live on. And even if I take them off, I mean, someone could be recording me right now, so they'll still live on. It's just, I think about all of that, and and then how that will impact me and impact everybody else involved. So it's just a lot. It's a lot, and I definitely needed to take a mental health break to process it. But I feel like, my husband's advice was very good, and Precious, when she gave me advice on, or what her assessment was about needing closure, I think that there's some truth to that, Um, but I'm just going to have to determine, based on what I need, based on the situation, um, how or what closure looks like. It's not, it definitely won't be the kind of closure that most people are accustomed to, where it's like you get the answers you need and you're able to, move on, or you get an apology or anything, any type of recognition or any type of, admittance of what happened. I don't feel like I'll ever get that from my father. Um, and so it's, part of that is becoming okay with that. And I still am trying to become okay with that, because, and I think part of the difficulty with that is because my father, he gets up, he has his own platform. You know what I'm saying? He took to social media when we all left him, which is crazy, because I think people are wondering why I took to social media to express, the abuse and stuff that I experienced. But it's like, but you don't realize that he actually took to social media so that he could continue to abuse, and and so it's just weird to me, and it's still weird that he's still preaching, but just feels absolutely no need, to say anything about what he has done, anything about the allegations and accusations I've made against him. He just feels absolutely no need to address it. And that is weird to me. That is so weird. Because I mean, he gets up and speaks and comes before you guys all the time. So why not address it, sir? That's how I feel. And so it's almost like like kind of like a repeated little bit of slap in the face a little bit, because it's like, okay, you see all of this, and you see I'm saying, like, little by little what you've done, like, can you just make this right? But he still has absolutely no interest in doing that. And so that is part of that I'm also processing, that it's very disappointing, to be honest with you. And when I look at him, I just look at him with disgust. I just be like, ugh. Like, I don't even want to claim him no more. Like, no more. I don't want to claim him. I don't want to be associated. I'm just like, do we really share DNA? God, help me. But yeah, so it's just like processing all of that. And then there's the part, about, Christianity, and, how is the church community handling this? How is my family, who is all in ministry in the church. How are they handling this or not handling this? Um, so I consider all that too, you know. So yeah, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. But I think that it'll be very beneficial to me and to everybody who's watching, um, to just live that out loud, you know. And I'm sure that you guys have a ton of grace for me, you know, and understanding. And, you know, if I step sideways, then, you know, I'm sure you guys will forgive me and, you know, give me an opportunity to correct it if need be. And, or, you know, just overlook it or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I have to get over that part and just, you know, be comfortable with doing what I need to do. But that is it, I guess. Like I said, I'm kind of tired now. I want to take a nap. And I've already gotten dressed and stuff. And we ate breakfast late. We ate breakfast like maybe an hour ago. I made an omelet, and we had toast. So, you know, now I'm kind of feeling full and happy. Full and happy. Full and nappish. I feel nappish. That's what I feel. So, I don't know. I might take a nap and just kind of get my thoughts together. But I know one thing. These next videos that y'all are going to see from me, I think that, you know, I'm going to really, really just pray about it. And then I'm just going to just release it, you know? So maybe it'll just be a continuation of my trend of being all over the place, you know? It's my channel, you know, my healing process, you know? So I guess whatever. Guess I just have to go with it, you know? But yeah, so that's it. That's all that's going on over here. And then, oh, I gotta tell y'all something. Okay, look, I ordered the proofs, right, for the book, and they'll be in tomorrow. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I'm actually gonna have the book in hand, you guys. So, but after that, like after I go through and proof it and make sure everything looks good, everything, you know, because once it gets printed out, you know, things can kind of change and start looking funny. So, soon as I go through that and make sure everything looks good on the print, then, you know, send that thing through, and then hopefully it won't be too much longer before the paperback comes out, before it's ready. So that's the hold up. I know a lot of people, you know, want the paperback as opposed to the digital copy, but I mean, you know, if you got it like that, just go ahead and get both, you know, and start reading the digital copy, and then, you know, then get then get you the paperback copy, you know, and we'll just do it like that, you know. But I'm just anxious to hear what you guys have to say about it, really. So I'm like, get it and read it so we could talk, you know, so we could kick back some dialogue, you know, so I can have somebody else who is like, who knows what the book says. So I just be like, did you read that part? Okay, so what you think about that part? See, I'm ready to have those type of conversations with you guys. And then when y'all get on here and I'm telling y'all stuff, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Because I kind of feel like it's so much that has happened, you know, over these years, over these decades, that it's like, okay, how do I really express what happened? And then you guys have to know that my father is very, very manipulative. He's been doing like the smear campaign probably since I was born for me. Since he, you know, met my mother, probably for her. So, you know what I'm saying? Since all us kids were born, he was probably already smearing us. It's like, but see, like, it's weird that throughout this process, I started to learn all that stuff, you know, like a lot of this stuff I was learning when I left the church, when I actually cut ties with him. So it's like, how do I just tell all y'all about all of this stuff? Like, it's just so much. So that's why I say y'all got to be in for the long haul. Like, y'all got to be like, okay, we're going to stick with her. We're going to follow this story, help her make sense of this stuff, right? Because it's like, It's a lot. And so I'm just totally open to all kind of conversations about this stuff. Let's have some dialogue. Let's really just kind of talk about this type of stuff and see if we can make a difference, see if we can prevent some stuff from happening, in other people's lives, or maybe we could raise some awareness so people be like, yeah, so and so did that to me, or, I have been doing that to someone and I didn't realize how toxic that was, like if that could happen, that's a win. That is a huge win. So that's all I'm saying. But anyway, all right, so I'm gonna go because I need to take a nap and I'm just gonna start rambling after this, okay? So I love you guys. Let me show y'all this again, okay? Let me just show you. Let me show you this one more time. Look at that. It's got the seal on there, y'all. It's got the seal. Aw. Anyway, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for your support. Y'all are awesome. Yep, yep, yep. There she is. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Bye bye for now.